Let me know if you can hear me, see me, or anything. But okay, nothing still. Okay, and it looks like we are back now. At last. Sorry about that, guys. I think the only explanation I have is that I use two laptops here, so one to look at the chat and the other one to play and stream. And I only have one charger for both of them because I left my other charger in Hamburg. And I think the computer I play and stream on went too low on battery and just couldn't handle the heat. It couldn't handle streaming and playing, because basically what happened, I think my browser froze. And I tried to make a move actually in this position. You can see it says down here, your move king d8 did not reach the server in time. So yeah, but I plugged in the laptop and hoping this will get better. I'm hoping there will be no more bumps until the show is over. Yeah, good thing Anton can't ban me on my own channel at least. He's banned me on about every other channel he's a moderator for. I'm not even sure what's happened. How many rounds have we won? 4 rounds? Okay, let me see. Am I even still in the tournament? I hope so. Okay, so there's one game still going. Let's have a look at the standings. So still a few people on 4 out of 4. One of them is Maxim Lugi. Where is Simon? Let's have a look for Simon. Simon's on 1.5 out of 4 only. Simon, what's wrong? What's wrong, Simon? How are we doing? Must be a better way, by the way, to look this up. I can't even find myself. Did I get kicked out of the tournament? No, here I am not Fiancetta, I'm Fiona. Whew. So I'm 92nd for the moment out of just under 200. Okay. I really hope that when the next round starts, the game will just come up. I'm slightly worried. We shall find out. Let's see if that game is still. So there's still one game going. And that's the game between David Shrek and Oggy. Must be a draw, of course. Okay, so Anton's keeping track of my results, thankfully. So yeah, I started going 2-0 up, and I'm an 0-2, so I'm 2 out of 4. I still think it's pretty decent, but it's about time to win a game again. Fiona, how come you and Simon only have one laptop between you? What do you mean? I mean, I do have 2 laptops here as I speak, but I think I let laptop I was using to stream one too low on battery and just couldn't deal with it. And I still haven't figured out. I'm still tilting about the donations. And yeah, the last game I played wasn't brilliant, but luckily I got disconnected and we can just forget about that now. So, people in the chat, let me know if there are any opening suggestions actually. Or something. If you have any questions, maybe now is a good time to mention once again. I could show you the image here. But I will be streaming on Thursday with Simon, and yeah, Albanian Pie. Is that your old laptop that we hear? It is. Yeah, I didn't realize it was so noisy. I mean, I realized it was noisy, but not noisy enough for you to hear. I'll have to figure something out about that in the future. I remember when I was working for Chess24, I brought my old nosy computer to the studio when I was doing commentary with Jan to have a look at the chat. And he just gave me a look and he was like, Fiona, is your computer going to calm down? And I was like, I'm not sure. On whose stream will it be? It will be on my stream on Thursday. So one you're tuned in right now. But I guess Simon will also host the show. So if you go on his Twitch channel, it should also be there. The football trackies. Let's do that now while there are not so many people watching. So there you can see my Liverpool trackies. And they're about 3 sizes too big, but they are super comfortable. A good thing Liverpool. Let me look up the football results. I heard that Arsenal had another disaster. Man U was playing as well. Oh no, so Arsenal must have done something in preparation of tonight. Man U not winning again. That's making me quite happy. Leicester is on an incredible one. Okay, back to the chess. This isn't a football stream. And we're still waiting for this last game to... I don't use the Windows 94, you cheeky. What else? Or declined, so white is still trying to win. It is an unwinnable position. Only audio now. I think the feed must be working, Gadzinko. I think you should just refresh. I think everyone can see it. Okay. Wait, did I just decline the draw? What's going on? I have no idea what's happening here. Yeah, Anton has video. I think you should have video, so just refresh the stream and it should be okay. I can't believe there's still 4 games going. How is this 11 rounds before? I'm already... I feel like it's bad time. And yeah, I can't really pronounce the... I always pronounce bad as in bad, not bad. It's bad time. And Albanian Pie wants to... Looks like you've been looking at my Facebook profile. Yeah, I did go to Lycée des Garçons, which means boys' school, but that's just a name. It is an open, mixed school. And eventually a draw was reached. So playing a lot of people from... I haven't played anyone from Europe. I played 1 Russian, but I played 3 Americans. 3 Americans and someone from Myanmar or Burma and someone from Russia. Okay, so this is a game for the first time tonight. I think I'm a rating favorite. Let's see. I've started playing this opening like this lately, but there's still a lot of work to be done on it. Just need to be careful not to drop my d4 pawn before the game even started. I think up until now this is all fairly standard. I don't know if I want to... H3, see where it goes. Okay. And I'm playing against National Master Michael Gilner. Thanks, Anton. Yeah, I lost a lot of people through my disconnect, and I'm really upset because I still haven't figured out when the streams break up and I have to restart it, I don't know if there is any way for me to post it on YouTube as one. I mean, not to break it up into 2 parts. If someone knows about that, if there's any YouTube specialist out there, let me know if there is a way to still post my stream as one, although it was broken in the middle. As for the game, I haven't really said much about the game because I'm not too sure what I'm doing or what's happening. I'm not sure where he wants to go. I want to get some attack going, as usual. I will try to play f4 in the very near future. I think I'm prepared enough. Maybe I'm not prepared enough, because if he takes, I was going to take with the bishop, but I can't do that. Okay, this position surely must be good for me. I mean, this is a dream position, really. Look at this bishop hitting h7, this bishop. I'm going to play, I think, pretty much no matter what he does, I'm going to play f5 next move. I think I still want to go f5 here. And then now I'm threatening to go bishop h6. If he takes, I'll just take with the pawn. Yeah, I'm very, very happy here. Yeah, I have only 35 now. We had 80 people watching earlier, but that's what happens when your technology is so bad. But let me win this game first, and then I'll worry about getting my viewers back. When I just realized, oh guys, sorry, I had the wrong view on all the time. I should be able to see it again normally now. But this, I mean, surely black cannot survive this, and he's just telling me in the chat, terrible. Yeah, this hasn't been his best game. I think must be mate now. Resignation, and just what I needed to get my mojo back after my earlier disconnection and not so good game. So this was nice and quick. I'm not too sure if there is much to show in this game. Only 20 moves. Wow. Yeah, so just I think you shouldn't move this knight away. Yeah, anyway. Let's go to Simon. I'm not sure what to say. I mean, here must be close to winning already. So, somewhat. I think, yeah, just too slow, this whole maneuver of bringing the knight back to f8. Okay, now let me find Simon if I can. So there's a lot of games still going, of course, because we finished quite quickly. And Simon is playing against international master Barry from Denmark. And okay, let me quickly post something on Twitter to say that I'm back up and running. Quite a few tweets. Whoop. Okay, right, let me send it. How much am I, Anton, let me know. Am I on 3 out of 5? I need to figure out how to. And Simon won his game quickly and nicely as well. Let me have a quick look at the standings. So, shouldn't these be up? Okay, so Fiona. So, 3 out of 5. Stream back and running after some minor technical issues. 3 out of 5. So far, so good. The head of Ginger GM. Just okay. Put in the link one more time, and I'll be yours in a second. Hey, how did she win? The stream wasn't off, I think, Albanian Pie. I think you just need to refresh it. The stream has been up and running for a while. So yeah. Okay, so Simon won his game as well. I think he's on 2.5 out of 5, so still ahead of Simon. Let's see who else. So there's still a few guys on 4 out of 4. Let's try to find a few of them if we can. Larso, I think Larso is also on 4 out of 4. He's a young player from Norway, Lars Oskar Hauge, a very talented young player. Yeah, I have to say I'm not used to this. I haven't played. I mean, this might be the first ever online tournament I play, so I'm used to talking nonsense while I play some of you guys, and here and there play a serious game. Not that I'm not playing serious game against you, but it's usually more of a fun stream, while this is quite serious, a lot of tough games. It's quite late here. It's 11:15. We're only halfway, so this will finish at around half past midnight, when it will be bedtime. Papa bless 666. Is your career chess, or did you go to university? I did go to university. I just graduated 2 years ago. I was studying in London. I was studying events management. So I have a degree in events management. But I now work in chess full-time as a freelancer. And I have a couple of jobs and tournaments coming up. The next one is one I'm very much looking forward to. I will be commentating on Reykjavik Open starting in exactly 2 weeks from now, and I'll be commentating with Simon. So Simon Williams, I don't need to say that, I'll know who Simon is. And that's going to be a lot of fun. It's a very strong tournament this year with Giwi, but also some very exciting players like Jobava, Shirov. So that should be good. Talking of Simon, once again, a reminder, courtesy of Aldo and Anton, for you to join us on Thursday. So this Thursday on my Twitch channel, Simon and Fiona reunited after 5 months. So that should be a lot of fun. And yeah, Anton, 5 more rounds. It's only 10 rounds today. Time for some water. Yeah, there go your evenings. I'm not sure where you live, Gatzenko. But the games, I think, will start at 3 or 4 p.m. So mostly in the afternoon. And maybe catch the end of the games in the evening, unless you're somewhere in Asia. Yeah, normally 11 games. But now 10. 1 second. I think I'm not sure if my followers button still works. I'm not sure what's happening in the house right now. Both my parents are home, and I just heard some voices saying, "Who's there?" Someone is at the door. I'm not sure who that could be so late, but I'm expecting a package. Something very strange happened today. since I have a minute now, let's tell you this random story. Okay. Blazer has to go. Well, thank you for tuning in, Blazer. It's been a pleasure as usual. Thank you so much for the donation, and hopefully catch you on Thursday. As for Morten, yeah, let me know if someone else has issues, but I'm not sure what I can do. It should be up and running, hopefully. Yeah, so the story. Oh no, and now the game started. I was gonna tell a story. So let me quickly tell a story while I play against FM chess coach. It should be fine. Yeah, so I was waiting. I was waiting a package today. I'm going to travel with Interrail with my brother this summer. My Interrail pass should have been delivered today, and when I woke up, I had a notification from DHL saying they delivered the package at midday, and that it had been received and signed for by someone called Alvaro. So I was home alone with my dad this morning. So I asked him. If he received it, but he didn't. And then I called DHL, and they said the package had been delivered to my address to a man called Alvaro. And I'm not sure how they could mess up the address. And I'm now puzzled about whether my dad has gone slightly schizophrenic and goes by the name of Alvaro these days. And just as I tell this story, just as I was wondering what is going on, where is my Interrail pass, I see my mom messaging me on Facebook to say that the neighbor has just delivered my Interrail ticket. So there goes my story. Anyway, my little Interrail story. But yeah, I'm really excited for this trip. We're going to travel through a lot of countries in Eastern Europe and the Balkans, so that should be fun. And yeah, Morten, welcome back indeed. Glad you have the stream working again. I hope mine is working, because my opponent has been spending a suspicious amount of time on his move. So I hope I'm still in the game. Unless he is getting disconnected. Okay, here we go. And someone's asking how many languages. I speak five languages, or sometimes I say 4.5, because my Spanish, I'm getting a bit forgetful about my Spanish. Yeah, it sounds like a lot, but it's normal for people in Luxembourg, because we do learn German and French from a very young age, and then we also have our own language, Luxembourgish. And another case of I should stop talking so much. So what happens after knight h5? I think something bad is probably going to happen. Poland, we were thinking of going passing through Krakow, if I pronounce that correctly. I'm not sure we'll have the time. This has gone horribly wrong. Do I have... What after bishop g6? Probably just bishop takes g6. And then do I have any trick there? Okay, so if he takes, can I take? And no, I think. A lot of people are struggling to see the stream apparently, which is a major concern. Maybe Morten can tell us how he managed to get back on track while I'm thinking. So what if I take here? Then he has knight, bishop f7, I guess. Okay. Yeah, this game I should have focused a tad more, I would say. Yeah, okay, so I'm 2 pawns down. And it's not looking good, but I will try to get some attack going on the f-file. Yeah, what I don't want to do here is swap queens, of course. If you're material down, don't swap any material if you can avoid it. So what I'm going to do is try to double my rooks on the f-file. I'll also try to play a bit faster. Yeah, of course, objectively my position is lost. But we'll try to do the best of it. I think no matter what happens from here, I think even now I still don't want to take this queen. But I also don't want to let the rook come in. I'll just go here. Yeah, I guess he wants to do the same I'm doing to him on the g-file. I guess he wants to go to g5. And I need to think how I'm going to deal with this. Yeah, if you're in Warsaw, Warsaw is definitely on my list sometime in the near future. But this, yeah, this has gone horribly, horribly wrong. Yeah, and thank you for everyone letting me know the stream is stable now. I'm just trying to figure out how to get any play here. But I'm not really too sure, I have to say. Okay. Yeah, after this game, tough. Oh. Yeah, that wasn't the best square for my rook. Let's quickly move away from the screen. I was just looking at something on my other laptop screen and missed that my rook was just hanging. So let's quickly go away. But as I said, I think no matter what happens from now, of course I will try to finish as good as I can. But I mean, I beat the GM. No one can take that away from me. Now I'll try to find... that was the wrong game I clicked on. Try to find Simon, who up until now was still... What did I do now? Where am I? What's happening? Oh dear. Where did my tournament thingy go? Here we are. Okay, so Simon... I think Simon before this game was still half a point behind me, if I'm not mistaken. So if he wins now, and he's playing Gabix. I think Gabix was playing in the Pro Chess League because his name sounds familiar to me. And Simon seems to be completely losing here. What is going on? He's a piece and a million pawns down. It's not good. Yeah. I think we'll see resignation here. I have to say, I mean, despite being in front of Simon, I was hoping, of course, to see him do as well as possible. I mean, we are friends more than we are concurrents, of course. All of this is just a bit of banter. So I'm sad to see Simon losing again. I hope he can bounce back and win all his remaining games. So let's see who's leading. Yuki is still on a perfect 6 out of 6. So what is this? Is this round 7 or I'm absolutely losing track? Round 6 of 10. Okay. So let's have a look at Georg Meyer against Justin Tan. Georg Meyer, who was of course one of the best performing players in the Pro Chess League, done extremely well and almost, yeah, thank you, the Truth ICC. I'm struggling to keep up with everything that is going on. 3 out of 6. Next round is 7. Thank you. So 4 more games to go. I think if I can score 2 out of 4 and finish on 50%, that would be very nice for my maiden attempt. At Title Tuesday. I was just checking out if my subscription, my follow button wasn't working anymore. I think it's just a matter of no one having subscribed in a while. It should still work. Yeah, and as I said, for Thursday, so I've said this a million times now, Thursday I'm streaming with Simon. I will sort out the donation button. But yeah, what can I say? Maybe some thoughts on my impressions so far on the Title Tuesday event. I think I've been enjoying it a lot more than I thought I would. I'm not saying I don't enjoy chess, but I haven't really enjoyed playing online much in a while. I think that's changing now. Of course, it gets more enjoyable when you do well. I think more than the game in which I beat a GM, I think it was the Grand Prix game, which I will take with me from this stream today. And let me just get my phone, because I said earlier I went out of power on my laptop. My phone also went out of power. My best friend Tom is sending me some laughing emojis or whatever you spell them. Dear. My best friend is also, this is courtesy of Tom. I haven't had too much tonight, just a small glass. Keep my nerves calm and steady. And yeah, it looks like, here we go. Okay, my button is still working. Yeah, Danger Mao, thank you. What can I say? I think okay, so a lot of people still can't see the stream, which isn't good at all. But the numbers have gone up. I'm surprised how the numbers have gone up. And thank you thank you to the Truth ICC and to Anton once again, and not just for being such great moderators, but especially a very big thank you to Anton, who's been a huge help in getting my logos and graphics done, and who's just a great help and friend in general. Right, so yeah, hoping it can be worked out. And you're also handsome. Yeah, I mean, I can't say since I've never met either of you, but I'm sure you are. I'll take your word for it. And then we're now watching the last couple of games that are still going. This one could take a while. It should also be a draw. Maybe White will offer a draw since he only has 1 second on the clock. I think if I were White, I'd rather offer a draw than lose on time here. But also, I'm not sure if he loses on time. If he loses on time here, in this position, is it counted as a draw, or does he actually lose because there is a possible mate? I'm not sure. And I agree with Papa Bless. Picks. So it didn't happen, Anton. Albanian pie. Well, I think Simon, why are people watching Simon? Okay, I'm half a point up now compared to him. Simon is, of course, the much better player. He's also the better streamer. But, you know, I'm just starting out Albanian pie, so I'm hoping someday to get to where Simon is now. Don't think there's a possible mate. Mate, there should be a mate, right? If with the king in the corner and the rook next to it. No. No. I'm confused. Anyway, the game was a draw, and my next game has started, so I can stop wondering about it, but maybe, yeah, maybe there isn't a mate. Or maybe I'm just confused. Okay, so we're black again now, playing against the Spanish FM, and b4 again. I'm going to improvise here. Going to improvise. Yeah, and I think Matt is right about the rook always being able to block. Yeah, and again, again I'm improvising here, and again I have a bad feeling how this is going to end. Okay, we'll see. So I'm playing against Daniel Carlos Rodriguez. Thank you, The Truth ICC. Let's try to get some semblance of an active position here. I mean, I really need to get e5 in. Not sure if he ever plays d5. Oh. Uh-oh. I need to be careful about this e6 square. Don't tell me I have to play knight b8 back or I'm going to cry. Has this gone so wrong already? Ah, dear, oh dear. Okay, I'll go back. I'll admit defeat. This isn't... And this is really embarrassing. This is why people watch Simon and me, and not me. Literally don't know where to put my pieces. I even hope he will play knight d6 just so I can take and get rid of this knight, because this is an absolute nightmare. Oh boy, yeah. Yeah. I agree. Truth, ICC. Okay, but now let me chase this rook and once again try to get e5 in somehow. Somehow. And yeah, Albanian pie. Knight g5 again. This is bloody hopeless. How can I fold for knight g5 twice? Ay. Yeah. Not really much I can say about this position. Maybe I should stick to the Queen's Gambit declined, even if it's solid and boring. But the way I've lost the last couple of games was just really embarrassing. What a nightmare indeed. White also has the bishop here. I mean, how do they say? He has the material and the compensation. I will try to... I'm not even sure what I'm going to try to do in this position. Oh, maybe try to... play the banker. Yeah, the bank... I mean, all of these suggestions in the chat are good. Banco, King's Indian. Just need to really get one opening. I mean, it's pretty bad to have been close to 2400 for the past 7 years and not have an opening against d4. Next week, the good news is next week I'm going to Moldova to see my good friend Hammy Sandwich, and we're playing in the same team in the French league shortly, so we agreed to do some chess work. I mean, this will mostly be him teaching me rather than a collaboration, but yeah, I promise I will work on getting an actual black repertoire against e4. Meanwhile, I'm trying to find any way to even play this on, but I'm really struggling. Really struggling. I mean, this position is just so awful. And I just noticed I'm a minute down on the clock as well. I'm just going to shut up for a while and try to play some moves. Survive as long as I can. Do I even have a pawn? No. No. No such joy. I missed. Did I have knight f5? No, he could have just taken it. Okay, I'll try to. Maybe I'm still not threatening knight f5, but I guess I want to get rid of this bishop and then get the knight into play. The problem is this pawn is always hanging. Okay, so I think he wants to swap queens now, which I might let him do because I'm not sure if I can really avoid it in the long term anyway. Probably can't avoid it in the long term. I'm just not sure how I want to take. Do I want to take? Do I want to? Okay. Just try and annoy him a bit with my knight. Maybe play h6, g5, and most of all I need to play quicker. I mean, swindling position and exchange down is hard enough as it is, but with no time on the clock, it's just impossible. And yeah, he'll play g5 now. No, I can't. Okay. Still, this is just terribly losing, but we'll keep trying. We will keep trying. If I can get an outpost, if he doesn't take, let's say if he played, yeah, I mean now I get my outpost, but I'm not sure, not sure how much good it's going to do. Not drop my bishop if I can. Yeah, this is another game gone horribly wrong. Not my finest hour. Okay, I'm just going to resign here, I think, because this is useless. Okay, so I think I need to, one of the things I need to learn in the future is what to say about games. I mean, this one, when you don't have an opening, there isn't really much to say. I mean, here, just look at this position. What can I say about this? What a nightmare, indeed. Not even, Maybe I could play h6, but even then, I mean, I don't. This position must be on the verge of being lost already, and I can't do that. I can't be lost on move 8. Just because I don't have an opening against d4. So let's see if Simon can finally overtake me. 3 games to go. I wanted to win 2 of those. So hopefully another Grand Prix coming up somewhere. Where is Simon? Okay, it looks like this time Simon finished before me. And Zibbet is also playing. Let's have a look at my good friend Ingvar. Oh, he lost. So he's on 4.5. I'm on 3. So Zibbet was doing quite well up until this round. Where is Simon? Ginger GM. He's on 3.5 out of 7, so he won. Okay. So we need to now win the next game. Though my goal wasn't really, of course, to finish ahead of Simon here. Let's see which position I'm in. I'm in 90th. 90th place out of, I keep forgetting. So people continue, okay, I just realized those are people who dropped out for a reason or another. Okay, so there are still 150 people in. Yeah, I played d5, c6 against d4. That is very solid indeed, but it's just too solid for me, I'm afraid, Antoine. It's just not my style. So I'll have a think. I think the Dutch or the King's Indian or even the Nimzo maybe, but Queen's Gambit accepted. I think I'm also on board with the Queen's Gambit accepted. Just Queen's Gambit declined, sorry. Let's have a look at Lugi. I think Lugi is still on a perfect. Wow, he's on 7 out of 7. Impressive stuff from Lugi. Who else can we have a look at? Only 4 games still going. Let's have a look at Jan Platti, whoever that is. Thoughts on the Alekine's defense? Yeah, not much. I've never tried it. I quite like playing against the Alekine as white. Not an opening I would like to play as black, but probably fine. Benoni, yeah, Benoni is probably one of the openings. I mean, there's a lot of openings I don't know in the world. The Benoni I have never. And if you put me on the spot and ask me what the Benoni even is, I'm not sure I could tell you. So Benoni maybe someday once I know what it actually is. Now I'm playing a national master from Italy, Andrew Maxstone. Doesn't sound very Italian. We'll see. I'm praying he will play c5. Okay, e6. e6 I'll try a wing gambit. Those crazy openings have worked better for me tonight, so might as well stick with them. I hope he plays c5. Should play c5. It's the most logical move, of course. I just need to speed up as well. I've been last few games have been a bad combination of playing slowly and badly, which is a deadly mix, of course. Yeah, I'm wondering why he's taking so much time here. I mean, this is a bit unusual. c4 again. Someone played this against me last week, and I had an absolute nightmare of a game. Absolute nightmare. a3 can't be in the spirit of the position, but last time I faced this opening, yeah, I mean, I should have looked this up. I wonder if he couldn't possibly have seen my stream. This is already bad for me. But it's okay. I'll give up pawn again, but yeah, so now bishop b4 is coming, and I've made an absolute fool of myself. Again, the wing gambit. e3 wins by force here. So the move is just d3 after c4? Is that what you're trying to say, mate? Mate in 47. Okay, I hope if he takes en passant, at least I get something. I get my bishop to d3, where is where it wants to go. Still, this isn't wing gambit. This isn't how white wants to. Okay, I mean, this position is actually okay. Am I just 1 pawn down or 2 pawns down? I'm just 1 pawn down. But no, I'm not dropping. 4. Okay, the question is, do I want to go to, I think going to c2 looks fine. Yeah, I was going to say, I think this position is actually, unless I'm missing something, this should be totally fine for white. Black will find it a bit hard to develop his pieces, although he's going to come to f5 with the knight. I play knight c3 and threatening. I'll castle for now. If he plays knight f5 now, I'll play knight c3, threatening knight a4. I mean, I like this position. I just need to speed up now. Speed up now. Also, I'm wondering next, do I want to play I'll probably play g3 to stop him coming to f4. And speed up, speed up, speed up. I hope he will castle and not play h5. I don't like being attacked too much, but he can't play h5 because I'll just... Okay, but now I have knight a4, no? What am I missing? Takes, takes, knight takes. Is that it? Oh. Yeah, I thought I had knight a4, but I think he can just take and take on e5. And now, oh, I didn't realize that e5 is actually hanging. Shouldn't be hanging right now. So what about now? Still the same thing. No, but I think now I should have an intermezzo, maybe. I was thinking that if he takes now, I can play bishop takes. And if he takes here, I'll take here. But I think this isn't working for me. I think this isn't working. Or is it? I can't count. I have to count once the complications are over, but I think it will be bad for me. Yeah, this has gone wrong because I think I was doing very fine in this game. Not so much anymore. Okay, so I'll have to just yeah, I'm 2 pawns down now. And I lost the bishop. This is sad because this was looking really promising for me. It might still be okay if no, it's not okay. Yeah, sad, sad, sad. Yeah, I always get sad when I have such nice attacking prospects and then mess them up so badly. There you go, such is life. We can have a look at this this game later on because, as I say, I think it looked really promising. I feel a bit bad for even playing this on, but what can I do? Might as well play a little longer, but there really isn't much to play for. My only hope is he will get nervous. But that's probably unlikely to happen. Going to try and attack h7. Mm, mm. Yeah, where do I even go? Where do we go? To be fair, I shouldn't even be playing this on, because it is pretty damn awful. Not sure why it's taking so long. It's my only hope here is to swindle him on time somehow, but at least I have an A pawn now. At least something. I'm probably getting mated in like a second, but at least I have an A pawn. Am I actually getting mated? Not yet, I think. But momentarily. Momentarily. Yeah, king is coming to e3 next. There's probably nothing I can do about that. Yeah, I think this is it. I'll resign this game with a heavy heart. Let me see where this went wrong. It went wrong somewhere, somewhere here. I think I'm doing very well here, but even knight c3 is probably just not good. Maybe I could play just g3 here. Let me know if the stream is still up, because I don't see anyone in the chat, so that's always has me slightly worried. I hope I'm still streaming. I've been talking to myself for a while. The trickster is asking, how can I play you? Well, you can't tonight because I'm playing in Title Tuesday right now, which is a tournament. There are 2 more rounds to go, and then it will be done, and I will need to catch some sleep because it's getting late here. It's almost midnight. But you can play me on Thursday. On Thursday, I will be streaming with Simon. And if you don't manage to get a game on Thursday, because Simon and I tend not to play a lot of chess on our streams, next Monday I will be streaming on Lead Chess. So do get a Lead Chess account if you don't already have one. I will be there on Monday evening. And yeah, that's a good point, mate, in 47. Knight d2 here looks pretty good. I just wondered if I could play a g3 just to stop the knight from coming to f4. But I think regardless, this position must be good for white. I mean, I'm only a pawn down. Simon has always taught me pawns are worth nothing. And yeah, good knight to get Zinko. So I think knight d2 or g3 or just... I mean, it will take black some time to develop, and maybe I'm not better or anything, but I don't think I'm much worse here. So anyway, let's see how Simon is getting on, and I will need to now win my last 2 games to get to my target. 5 out of what am I saying? 5 out of 10. Ginger GM, he's only on 3.5. Not having a good tournament, Simon. So yeah, both of us should try and win our last 2 games. And Lugi, how's Lugi getting on? Where is Lugi? Is Lugi still playing? No, I'm confused. Is the guy I lost to earlier on 7 out of 8? That seems a huge score. I'm really confused about where Dlugi is. Dlugi on 8 out of 8. Why is he? Has he withdrawn? Doesn't make any sense. Why is Dlugi down here? Can you help me out, guys? I'm new to this. Why is he down here and not in position number 1? But yeah, it looks like the guy I played earlier on is on 7 out of 8, which is pretty incredible. 2 more games to go. We're still waiting for these last 2 to finish. Let's have a look at Akshat Chandra. Yeah, I mean, apparently Luke is withdrawn on 8 out of 8. I'm really confused. We'll have to wait and find out, but surely he wouldn't drop out on free will on 8 out of 8. And Wesley So, Anton is just telling us, Wesley So drew his game against Akobian. So this was the, what's the word? Grudge game, which apparently isn't a grudge game because they were teammates on the St. Louis Archbishops. But the grudge game because 2 years ago, Wesley So, of course, lost this famous game against Akobian because of making notes to himself to think twice and play faster. So a draw this year. And in this game that we have still going on, I think Sebastian, is that not Dominguez? If I'm not mistaken. So Dominguez against Akshat Chandra. White is fighting for a draw, but shouldn't really succeed, I guess. Your roommate is asking if anyone could be cheating. It's very possible, but I think it's less likely here because everyone in this tournament are titled players. So cheating here would be taking a very big risk to be banned on chess.com, and there's not much point because even if you were cheating, you couldn't probably cheat your way to first place because that would be too obvious. So there was just, I think it would be it's possible of course, but it would be very stupid, and I doubt anyone here is cheating. But in general, of course, there are cheats on all the chess websites in the world, but I think everyone is doing a good job, a good anti-cheating job. Most sites have their own dedicated anti-cheating teams. So those people are dealt with. There you go. So all the games have concluded. Now waiting for round 9 to start. It's almost midnight here. I'm starting to lose my voice a bit. So 2 more games. Let's try and win both. I'm playing against a French FIDE master. I was expecting a slightly easier pairing, should I say, but okay. I was also hoping to see anything but e4. Let's try this nonsense one more time. This isn't nonsense, but it's nonsense when you don't know it. And for this game, I'm going to try 2 things. Not to fall for knight g5 and to play faster. Okay, so I think I'm going to play h6 as soon as I can. Just not to... I'm already worried that d5 is coming in knight g5, but... And he's saying hi in the chat. I wonder if I know him. Can someone... Alexandre Bouget. Swiss. Never heard of him. Yeah, h4, of course. Not a move I wanted to see. Can I play h6? Oh dear, oh dear. Earlier I was almost lost on move 8. Now it's move 5. Yeah, Simon is drinking. Simon can stand more of a drink than me. My opponent saying he is going all out in French. I'm of course half French, in case you didn't know. And I go c5 here. I want to, because I really need to stop his knight coming from d4, so I wanted to go e5 at first. I'm hoping my opponent had a bit to drink as well. What is this position is just weird. This position is just really weird. I'm not sure what he's doing or where he's going, and maybe I shouldn't have played e5, because now he will... Okay, I was thinking he would take and get e5 out first. Oh, he's not Swiss, okay. Okay, yeah, so he is French. I mean, I knew this was the French flag, but I always thought the flag just says where you're playing from, so I thought he might be playing from Switzerland. He's saying, I drunk, sorry. Oh dear. Please don't let me lose to some drunkard, even if he's an FM. Yeah, so he is French, a semi-compatriot of mine. I mean, this position... No, Dlugi wasn't cheating. I don't believe that, Albanian Pie. I do not believe that. Okay, I'm going for this h4 pawn now. I guess he wants to play b4, but it has to be. Next move is bishop e7. What's he gonna do? Bad boys, what you gonna do when they come for you? Okay, so what does he... I don't know, I mean... maybe he's had a bit too much to drink here. Because this... must be objectively winning. Whether I can win it is another question, of course. But objectively... Why did he quit? I don't know. Could he possibly have gotten disconnected? It's really hard to say why he quit. Doesn't seem to make any sense. Yeah, I don't really have an explanation to offer, I'm afraid. And I need to... my opponent is actually watching the stream, so cheers. I'll pour myself another drink just for you. Vamos Recto. Just so you're not the only drunkard. Right. Now, he's trying to run away. I don't want to let him run too far. I keep wondering if I should castle at some point. Okay, and now I'll try. I'll go back, I think, with the rook too. Also, I shouldn't give away all my ideas if he's watching. And play faster. A lot of things to do. I need to be careful, not that he ever plays. Yeah, I was gonna to say. Very cheeky. Cheeky, cheeky. I think I will just castle, actually. And then double on the A file. I mean, if I lose this game, I think I might just cry on stream. Let me... Can I castle? I really want to castle. I don't think anything too bad is going to happen. And then I'll play rook a2, probably on the A file. Yeah. I can't let Alexandre get away with this. Surely I can't. Oh. Where did that knight come from? Was that there all the time? Oh dear. beautiful position. Oh, I'm going to cry now. Cry myself to sleep. I was doing so well. No, I just blundered a whole rook. If it was an exchange, maybe I could still do something, but here and now rook is coming in. Can I swear? I really want to swear. Anton, you shouldn't be laughing at me. This really isn't funny. Really isn't funny. And yeah, my good friend Hamis Sandwich is also watching and laughing at Rook A2. Where is that bishop even going? I don't even have any squares. Probably gonna get mated as well. I literally don't have any moves. Okay, I'm going to resign and cry myself to sleep. Vlad, who just joined the show. Vlad, I started on 2 out of 2. I beat a GM and an IM, but it's all been downhill from there. I was on 3 out of 6, so I just lost 3 games in a row, which is quite painful. Saying thanks for the game. Well, thanks to you too. What was your name again? Alexandre? Or something? Yeah, thanks for the game. Let's have a look at this beautiful Rook A2 move. What a freaking disaster. So here we are. I was a pawn up. Everything was going well. I had whole board. Okay, I don't really have many pieces, but I'm a pawn up. And now I played this beautiful move Rook A2 with the idea of doubling rooks on the A file, which has the minor flaw of just dropping a rook in one move. Yeah, what can I say about this? Slightly sad end to the show. Yeah, Alexandre Bouget, who's watching the show, who's probably a lot more drunk than I am. So a bit frustrating, but yeah, thanks for the game, GG Alexandre. Let's quickly switch over and see if Simon is still playing. I hope Simon at least won his game. Already he's done. Let's see. Yeah, he's on 4.5 out of 9. Still not a great score for him, but at least I can't catch him now. Alexandre is drinking vodka style. I'm on the whiskey. Just a cheeky one at first to calm my nerves when I started out. I look so emotional. Yeah, I'm really sad. It started so well, the show. I mean, I'm not emotional, but it's just a pity to finish like this when it all started so well. The Anton. How am I today? I'm very well. I was a lot better before I lost all these stupid games. I'm well. It's getting a bit late. It's past midnight here. But life is good. I've been enjoying playing this despite this rook blunder and my double nightmare earlier on. It's been a lot of fun. It's been fun to see you guys. Part of you turned out in the chat. So that's been one more game to go. I'll try to at least finish on a good note and win my last game. And then I will call it a day until Thursday. Don't forget to join Simon and I for the Fiona and Simon show. 8 p.m. 8 p.m. Central European time, so my time 8 p.m. if you're in the UK. We haven't streamed together since November, so that should be good fun. Yeah. What kind of MBTI type am I? And I'm not sure why I left this game open. I don't really want to see that. Let's have a look at the last game that's still open, that's still running. And that is Proxy 6 against Ray Kostuma. It's looking quite promising for white. And I'm just reading in the chat, everyone of course is wondering where Yugi is, whether he cheated. No, I mean, I don't believe it. And oh, my opponent from earlier got kicked out. Wow. Apparently my opponent from early on, from Burma or from Myanmar, was kicked out for cheating, who was on 7 out of 8. And here we go, last game against Ian Findlay from Canada, FM. Again, I mean, this tournament is really tough. When I hope to get an easier game to at least finish on a good note. And that guy follows Anton. Yeah, Rook A2 was just for funsies, of course. Maybe it's the drink. No, I didn't really had much to drink, I have to say. So can't blame it on the drink. No, I think I shouldn't make excuses. Maybe I'm just getting tired. I shouldn't really, despite tiredness, I shouldn't really overlook moves like Rook A2. We have another Grand Prix, by the way, but not the kind I like, not my favorite attacking Grand Prix. This one is also fine. Maybe for the fun of it, I will try to get some crazy attack in. I want to play D3 or D4? Probably D3. So I was thinking that if he ever goes to F5, I want to try and play E4. Can I do it now? Maybe I should wait until he's castled. Okay. First I'll try and take the squares away. Yeah, I don't know what the I saw your question, Albanian Pie, about MBTI type. I don't know. I don't know what an MBTI type is, I'm afraid. Okay. Where are you going? Want to go to E3? Surely not. No. G4. I was going to play G4 here, but I think it's very premature. Okay, I'll just try to... No. What am I doing? I'll just play H3. Oh dear. Yeah, H5. I saw that one coming. Where'd he play H4 now? Anyway, I also think if my opponent from earlier on was kicked out for cheating, then I should get my point back. What do you think? Can I go here? Follow knight E4? Not sure what's happened in this opening. Really interesting position here. I can forget about G4, my G4 plan forever. Uh-oh. I mean, even if I lose the last game, if I could just avoid blundering a piece in one move, that would already be pretty good. Yeah, the truth ICC is such his life. A lot of chess going on tonight, indeed. And my opponent very cheekily wants to mate me on G2 somehow, someday. I need to speed up again, but I think my brain has sort of given up on me. Okay, follow Simon's style. No, I didn't have time to follow Simon tonight, but if I follow his style, yeah, I was saying earlier, I think Simon and I have a somewhat similar style of chess. I just dropped a pawn, which I didn't intend to do. Can I play g4? I've been talking now. G4. Okay. Yeah, I think Simon and I have a similar kind of chess style. I'm just trying to think about this game. I mean, I lost a pawn. Still, I'm not sure. Yeah, what's white plan? Good question, LA brainwashed. I was literally just wondering what my plan is. I think my plan is bring one knight here, hold the rooks on the e-file, and pray. Yeah, no, I really don't know what my plan is. I need to find a plan. It's a good point. I need to get rid of this knight somehow. I'm not sure. Not quite sure how to do that. Can I ever play e6? I need to reshuffle my pieces completely because this is a disaster. Oh no, now knight e3 is coming. If he plays knight e3, I'll just... Oh, this is even better. Okay, but I don't mind so much giving up this exchange because I had no... At least now, hopefully, I can get some squares and speed up. If I'm losing this, which I probably will, it means I will finish on 0 out of 4 in the last 4 games, which is sad. But now, okay, next up I will play queen e1 and then hopefully take here. I mean, at least I have something to play for again. Maybe. 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 I missed knight c7. I missed knight c7. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, I'll have to just now somehow then try to, I don't know, try to swindle. Oh, that's a pity. Yeah, it looked like there had to be something in that position. But now... Yeah, if he takes with the rook, I want to play knight takes h4 to at least... I want to... Basically, I need to open the position as much as I can. I'm losing here. But I will try. And I'll try stop looking at the chat until my game is done. Yeah. Did I miss? Oh, it doesn't look great. Okay, at least we are both so short on time that anything can happen now. Probably shouldn't have done this. Probably shouldn't have. I should have tried my luck in another way. Okay. Now I have some very slight swindling chances. do I not manage to get back in time? It would be a pity, of course. Yeah, I think I can't get back in time. Yeah, okay, time to resign this one as well. That was a painful end to the show. No poker face. Yeah, pity about this last game. Truth ICC is pointing out a lot of things I think I missed in this game. Let's have a quick look. Quite disheartening to lose the last 4 games. What can you do? Okay, so let's see. Where did I miss knight c7 first of all? And yeah, I think he is right in saying that this position was actually better when I didn't have a rook. Here. Yeah, so after rook e8, I missed knight c7, which would have won the exchange back and left me with a really good position, I think. Then did I miss another fork later on? Knight f5. Yeah, I was looking at knight f5 here. Could I play it here maybe? But I think after knight f5 he can just go back to f8. Yeah, no, there were never any knight f5s. Yeah, so pity. I finished on... What did I even finish on? 4, hopefully. I hope I finished on 4 at least. Let's have a look at the standings. 3. I finished on 3. That's terrible. That's bloody terrible. I had to, yeah, that's what I was saying. 3 out of 6, and then I lost the last 4 games. Lost my voice as well. So yeah, it's been fun. It was more fun at the beginning than it is right now. So let's see who's winning this thing. Let's see how Simon did in the end. Simon finished on 4.5, way below expectations as well. And it looks like the winner is Sergio Chess, unless someone can still catch. Well, a few people can still catch him actually. So let's go there. Oh, sorry, they're done. So the winner is Sergio Chess. Who is that? Let's see. Sergey Grigorians. So Sergey Grigorians, well done. He will be playing against. MVL in the Speed Chess Championships, which I was telling you about earlier. So here you can see qualifier 1. So that Sergey Grigorians will be playing against MVL. And if you wonder about the Speed Chess Championship, 4 qualifier events. So this month, not 1 but 4 Title Tuesday events. I'm planning to stream in all 4. I was planning to stream all 4 of them, but I just noticed next Tuesday is Champions League. As I said, a big football fan, so we'll see. We'll see about that. But yeah, this has been fun. Slightly painful finish. Thanks a lot to everyone in the chat for keeping me company, for your feedback. I will post this up on YouTube. As usual, if you have any feedback, please do let me know. I know I didn't get that win from the cheater I lost to. I don't want to call him a cheater, but okay, if he's been banned, he was on 7 out of 8. Seems a bit much for a random FM. It can happen, of course, but yeah. Pity anyone would cheat. One last final reminder for my next stream with Simon Williams. Really looking forward to this on Thursday, 8 p.m. Central European Summer Time. And I think that probably concludes tonight's show. I will try Oh, and it looks like I missed a donation from Morten. Oh, thank you so much, Morten. I don't know if you're still in the chat. I completely missed that early on, so thank you so much for that. Thank you, Matthew. Thank you for following Anonymous. Thank you to everyone. And oh, just to show you, the winners have just been announced. So sole winner on 8.5 out of 10, Sergio Chess, 83, followed by Big Fish and Vladimirovich. I finished in place 105. Yeah, what can I say? I mean, I had a good start. Next time I'll have to keep my energy levels and maybe concentration levels up. But there you go. Morten is still in the chat, so thank you so much for your donation, Morten. And yeah, I think it is now bedtime for me. I will post up the videos on YouTube. I will see if I can find a way to not split it into 2 parts, but otherwise that's just the way it is. Thanks again to everyone for watching, for following, and I'm looking forward to seeing you hopefully on Thursday. I will be here 8 p.m. Central European time. Thanks for now. Have a lovely evening, and see you around soon. Bye.